Hello and welcome to K&K Play D&D. This is episode number 5 of the Seabrook-Mokana story arc, and I'm the first K, the Keith.
And I'm the second K of K&K Play D&D, Karin.
And today's episode is brought to you by me.
You?
Me.
You.
Me.
Let's get those dice. Yep. What do I say?
Let's get those dice rolling. Previously on K&K Play D&D, Frankie sent Tarur and Runt to the monster. It nearly killed them before I helped. After we got back to the keep, I spoke with Anna about who could join her on her diplomatic mission to Mokana. Then everyone settled down to a much-deserved rest, but not all sleep peacefully. Runt, you went to sleep that night. You were exhausted. It was a long day of...
It was a long day.
Working and healing and...
And playing with Kyle.
And
making
exactly.
food.
Mm-hmm. And good times with Brother Anger in the kitchen. He taught you how to butcher a chicken.
Which was really exciting. And then I had to try to keep Norris from eating it, and that didn't go so well.
No, it didn't.
I'm gonna keep trying. I want him to be healthy.
All right. And so you went to bed and you just collapsed on the mattress.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't even bother to pull up the blankets or anything. Just curled up. Kyle's next to you.
Aww.
It was great.
Yeah.
And after a few moments, you wake up. You find yourself on a soft bit of moss, surrounded by tall green grass in a meadow.
I like meadows.
It's a bright, sunshiny day. There's a few clouds up in the sky, but not many. And you're surrounded by trees. In the distance, you can hear a few birds calling and some crickets and bees. And there's a peaceful, bubbling, playful stream not too far off to your left.
Do I recognize this place? Because it sounds familiar.
Oh, you hold this place dear to your heart.
Okay.
You've caught frogs here. You've had fun here. This is the meadow where you've met Jott.
Oh, yay!
You want to do a perception check about it?
Sure. 19.
All right. Well, first off, you don't see Jott.
Oh. Okay.
She's not there right now. You do see a frogs in the you do see a few frogs in the stream bed.
I'll go catch some frogs while I'm waiting for her.
As you do go towards the stream, you notice just beyond the first layer of trees, blackness. As if this dreamscape just stops there.
Okay, I'm going to change tacks, and I'm going to go see if I can tell what it is.
Okay, why don't you do an investigation check?
11?
Well, it seems like it's blackness, and it's boiling and rolling just beyond this meadow, just beyond the trees.
Okay, but does it have any substance?
No substance.
If I put my hand in it, can I still see my hand?
Yes.
Okay. Is the ground solid? Could I step off into it?
Does not appear so.
Okay, I won't risk that then. I go back to the creek and start catching frogs.
Okay. In about 5 minutes trying to catch the frogs, this deep blue crack appears in the air about 5 feet to your right. No sound, it just appears like lightning and just slowly spreads apart.
Can I see anything through it?
Blackness.
Okay.
Just beyond this dark blue, and Jott stumbles out.
Well, I'm glad to see her.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And she stumbles, slowly catches herself, looks around. Her eyes are wide.
Like wide in wonder or wide in like fear?
Why don't you do an insight check?
9.
You can't quite tell. It's more bordering on fear than wonder.
Okay. I wave at her and say hello.
Runt! And she rushes over to you and hugs you.
Okay. Hi.
Big, tight hug.
I give her a hug back.
Good. And she actually picks you up a little bit and then sets you down.
She's a very strong person. She's a deity, so that doesn't surprise me too much.
And then she puts her hands on your shoulders. Runt, I don't have much time.
Okay.
They're coming for me.
Who is?
The bad people.
They're coming for you.
Yes.
In Keep Rock?
I have people who will try to protect me, but stay safe, okay? I will do what I can to try to evade them.
People are coming for you in Keep Rock?
Yes.
Do you want us to come back?
No, you need to do what you need to do. Okay?
What should we do?
You need to get stronger so you can fight the dragon. You need to find Caloria.
Right, yeah. That's on our to-do list.
And Nowheres needs to find Silo's secret temple.
Nowheres needs to find it.
Yes.
She's not very good at finding things.
Before Silo disappeared, she told me that she had something for him.
At the temple?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll make sure he knows that.
Okay.
Are you okay?
I'll be fine, Runt. Take care of yourself and take care of Kyle, okay?
Yeah, I'll do that. Are you sure you don't want us to come back?
I'm sure. Take care of yourself. I have to go now. I have to go.
Are you in danger? Are they gonna hurt you?
I don't know. Okay?
Okay.
They can't kill me because I'm a god.
Right. No, that's a good point.
They're not gods.
Right. Yeah.
So, they can't kill me. That's good. But stay safe, and I'll try to contact you when I can.
Okay. Well, all right. I'll be around. You know where to find me.
I do. And she looks around, leans closer to you. There's a dragon horde somewhere where you are. It might have some goodies that could help all of you.
Wait. So what those guys said was real?
Yes, and I heard me and Ro talking about it too.
Oh.
Okay,
So-
I gotta go.
But where should we look?
I don't know. I haven't checked it out myself.
Okay.
But I know there's one over there somewhere.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
I love you, Runt.
I love you. I love you too. You gotta be safe.
You too, okay?
Okay.
Okay. And then she jumps back into the crack. And the crack seals up.
And I don't really feel like catching frogs anymore.
That's okay. And the dream slowly fades.
Can I wake up?
And you return to consciousness.
I hug Kyle.
Kyle nuzzles in on you and licks your face a bit.
It feels like this is something I should remember. Like in the morning. You're a good dog, but you don't talk very much. I need to tell somebody who can remember this. I need to go find somebody who will remember this. I get out of bed and I don't wake up Tarur because I feel like he feels bad about what happened with the lightning bug thing, big monster. So I don't wake him up, and I don't wake Frankie up because she's cranky.
Cranky Frankie.
Cranky Frankie. So I go towards Anna and Nowhere's area, and Nowhere's is snoring, and he's really hard to wake up, and he's been training really hard. And I don't want to, I don't want to get in the way of his body, being able to recover. And Anna, I could maybe wake up Anna. I'm going to go try to wake up Anna.
Okay. Anna, give me a constitution check as Runt slips into your room.
Constitution?
Uh-huh.
Okay. 17?
Anna groggily comes to as Runt is shaking her arm.
Hi, what's wrong?
I had a bad dream, and I needed to tell somebody about it.
Okay. Sorry you had a nightmare, buddy. And she, pats his head. It's gonna be all right. Do you have Kyle with you?
Yeah, Kyle's with me, and but he can't talk, and he can't remember things for me.
Yeah. No. Yeah, that's a good point. What kind of dream was it?
Well, there was Jott. She said that the bad guys are coming for her, but we shouldn't go back to Seabrook because she'll be okay because she's a god and they can't actually kill her because they're not gods, they're mortals and she's a god. So she's gonna be okay, but she's gonna not, she says to be really careful and stuff.
Yeah, that sounds scary. It's gonna be okay. Go back to bed. Anna is tired.
Anna's tired, yes. She was doing a lot of research in the library, and that can tucker you out.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I feel better after talking to you.
Yeah.
Also, there's a dragon horde somewhere around here, and she said to be sure that we knew about that.
Dragonheart, yeah. 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 Good night.
Yeah, good night.
Runt, do you feel better after talking to Anna?
I feel really good, but you know what? I just have this sense, like in my gut, that like maybe Anna wasn't totally alert. Here's the problem. I'm alert. I'm like very much awake now.
Yeah, you are.
So I need to go do something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you go do?
I go downstairs
Mm-hmm.
and see if there's anything, like any food left out on the kitchen counters.
All right. Why don't you stealth into the kitchen?
Stealthy. I'm super stealthy. That's a 22. I'm very stealthy.
Nice.
Sneaky, sneak, 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 sneak,
So,
sneak, sneak, sneak.
Runt,
Sneak.
as you're slipping into the kitchen, you're crouching down, trying to stay below the counters.
I mean, it's not very hard
It's
for a
not
man of
very
my
hard.
extreme stature.
No, it's not very hard. As you slip in, you peek through, and you see Brother Anger there. He's refilling containers of lentils. Out of one
like
of the
lentils,
bags.
yeah.
But he has his back to you, and he's humming some unknown song, just some melody to himself as he's scooping and pouring.
Scooping and pouring, scooping and
So he doesn't
pouring.
notice you're there.
Okay.
And his tail is just like going in time to the
Is
song.
there any of the like vegetable pot pie that we had for dinner last night?
There might be one. You roll a perception check.
It's a 20 total.
There is, off on the far corner
Okay.
by the larder, there is one dish left with some wax paper on top of it, and you recognize the dish as one of the cooking vessels for the pies.
Okay. I'm gonna go get me a slice of pie.
Okay. As you're reaching up, I need you to do another stealth check.
21, yeah.
And so, as you're reaching up, you're being very stealthy. You know how to move the paper just right so it doesn't make any noise. You're reaching up. What are you doing? And Brother Anger is right above you, looking down, smirking at you, and his silver eyes have that laughing glint that you appreciate and love so much.
I am getting a breakfast.
Duh.
Yeah. I was hungry. I had a bad dream and I woke up and I was hungry. You're up early, or else really late. Do you ever
Shrugs.
sleep?
I do. When I want to.
Anyway, I'm gonna have some pie. I didn't want to disturb you, so I was gonna just get it myself.
And he reaches over, takes the paper off, and there's enough pie for the two of you.
Oh, excellent. Would you like some?
I will join you, Brother Runt.
And then I'll help you scoop lentils.
Sounds like a fair trade.
Why are you down here?
Just preparing. We are going to have lentil soup tomorrow.
Well, yeah, that sounds great, but it's not like cooking time right now.
No, I'm just preparing.
Okay.
So, tell me about your dream. You said it was bad?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't good. I mean, I feel better about it now because I told him about it. But,
Duh.
yeah. So, whenever Jott and I have dreams, there's like this special like forest place, like a little meadow, and there's a stream and there's lots of frogs that we can catch.
Ah,
And
that sounds nice.
We go frog catching and stuff.
Mhm.
But she wasn't there. And then when she did show up, it was like she wasn't like normal. She wasn't. She was a lot more serious and I don't think scared, but she was a lot more serious. And
Is something wrong with her?
no, I mean it's just like people. You know how people are going around and they're like, I don't know if I can tell you.
Oh, all right.
But I mean, like it's like I asked her if she was okay, and I asked her if she wanted us to come back to Keep Rock, and she said no. She said we shouldn't come back to Keep Rock because the people who don't like us are going to be there and stuff. And I asked her if she was going to be okay, and she's like, I mean, like, I'm immortal, so like what can they do to me? And I was like, that's a really good point. And but she said that we have to be really careful and that she's going to be okay, but it didn't feel right. And then she said there's a dragon horde and that we need to find it. And I was like, we heard some people talking about that, like Tarur and I, when we went to see like the lightning bug thing, the big monster with the chain on it. When we went,
It has a chain.
yeah. You'd have to ask Tarur about it. I feel like he knows more about it than I do.
All right.
But like, there were these guys that were out in the tent city, you know, like they're there for like the fisherman thing, and they were saying,
early.
and they were like, "Oh, dude, man, like there's this dragon horde, man, and we should like totally find it, dude." And then the other guy was like, "No, that's just an urban legend." But like, if Jott says that it's real, then it's probably real. And she's like, you know what? There's probably some things that could help you there, except for Nowheres. She said that there's nothing there to help Nowheres because Nowheres is like, oh, he's so high maintenance.
Some fighters are, yes.
Yeah, so apparently his stuff isn't in the Dragon Horde because his stuff is in Silo's temple. So he has to find Silo's temple because he's so, like, special or whatever. This is a really good pie.
Yes, you made it.
Yeah, I know. It's really good.
There is a dragon sword around here.
So you've heard about it too?
Duh.
Have you ever seen it?
Duh.
You've seen it? Is it like really big or is it like medium sized?
It's good. It's good size.
See, I have no frame of reference for what a good dragon sword is because I've only ever seen like a baby dragon horde, and it was just like some kobolds got some stuff together and they put it on a thing.
Oh no, this sword has been collected over hundreds of years.
Oh, so it's pretty cool then.
It's pretty cool. It seems like this dragon, I'll say, likes people's civilization. Has things.
So he has like
from...
really cool like knickknacks and stuff.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Has.
Hold on.
Some fun stuff.
You shouldn't ever go to a dragon's lair. I mean, like, it's really dangerous.
Depends on the dragon.
I have trouble believing that.
There are some that like people.
Well, I mean, like, they can like people but hate other dragons. You know what I mean? Like, you should never go to a dragon's lair by yourself. So, like, how old were you when you saw it?
Oh, I saw it a few years ago.
A few years ago?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's probably still there, maybe?
And,
Is it really well hidden?
very well hidden.
Do you remember how to get there?
Let me think. I will have to meditate and see if I can bring it back.
Okay. Because if you would remember, that would, like, save us a lot of time.
And so the two of you just chatter on while you finish the pie and start working the lentils.
I start telling him some stories of some of the other things that we've done and some of the other places we've been. And I tell him about the shirt that Frankie got for me, the cotton shirt that she got for me when we were at the end, and how I wish that I had gotten to see the end because I don't remember what snow is like, and I really would think I think I'd like snow, but I don't remember it, and yeah, and stuff like that.
Ah, the end. I've never been there.
Me either. But I already said that. Apparently, they got to meet some of Rose's avatar, or like one of Rose's avatars. Apparently, she like lives there or whatever.
Wow.
Or did at the time.
I've only met Caloria.
Yeah, people keep talking about Gloria. What's he like?
Gloria, very learned.
You say that with a lot of, like, hesitancy.
He could be, unawares of his surroundings and of people sometimes.
So he's just not very socially intelligent?
Duh.
I've met people like that, yeah.
He is very trusting as well. He opts to see the best in people.
So he's like Anna? Because Anna, like, there are some people, like, she immediately hates. Like, she totally hates the priest of Samek that used to, well, I guess he's not at Deska anymore because Deska doesn't exist. But she, like, really hated the priests of Samek at Deska City. She, like, really hated them. It was kind of hilarious.
What is his name?
Paolo Fierdacker. It's like, you can't decide where he's from either because those names, like, totally don't go together. But, like, yeah, Paolo Fierdacker. He's, like, this really tall dude, and he's bald. And he wears, like, these really fancy robes and, like, a big, like, thing around his neck and stuff. And Frankie tricked him, which was funny.
Good for her.
Yeah, so, like, we were sent... Like, apparently, this other guy that we met was an avatar, too. Like, an avatar of, like, Samek or whatever. From what Frankie and Tarur tell me.
Really?
Yeah, so we met him.
Did not know Samek had avatar.
Well, he doesn't look like an avatar. He looks like an accountant. He's just a normal dude.
That's
He's got like these little glasses. They're like these little glasses. Oh yeah, and he's got like really beautiful dark skin. Like I wish my skin were more like his instead of like this green, because his skin is like copper and it's really pretty. Are we putting carrots in the soup?
We will.
I like
We need
carrots.
time to cook it.
Okay.
We're not cooking it now.
We have to soak these, right?
I will soak them. You go get some more rest.
I'm not sleepy.
Pats your head, and you feel this wave of exhaustion kind of soak through your muscles.
I didn't think that monks had magic.
Some do. But you are quite tired, my little friend.
Okay. Kyle's probably wanting to see me anyway.
Go cuddle with Kyle on your bed.
I wish that Kyle was like the dog that we met when we first got here. Not like the door thing, but like actually able to talk to us. Because Yador could talk to us.
You will have to tell me more after you sleep.
Okay.
Yeah? All right.
Runt finally remembered to like make eye contact when he said this thing about Yador. What was Brother Anchor's like response to this?
You want to insight check him, Runt?
Just spitting out the other end. There we go.
Insight, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 20.
You take what you see from him, his amusement. Like he's keeping on this image of being thoroughly amused by his beloved goblin friend. Mm-hmm. But right behind that, when you talk about Yador and you look at him, there's a slight check. Like, you've met the dog, so you know of the dogs.
So I go to bed.
Mm-hmm. Go to bed.
And it won't occur to him for months, probably, that he may have just said way too much.
Of course. So the morning comes. You all wake up in your own ways, in your own times. What are people doing?
Let's see. Nowheres is a man driven. He is going out to train.
Who is he training with? He's going back to...
I think I'll go back to Brother Oak.
Okay.
Yeah, like that seemed much more his speed, the weapons training.
Brother Oak doesn't speak to you when he greets you. He just sees you, nods. He draws this old, gnarly-looking battle axe.
Oh dang, like we're getting right in it.
An orcish battle axe.
Nice.
So it's not one of those nice, given to... not one of those nice ones that a barbarian would have, or you'd have in like army, whatnot. It's straight up orc war camp battle axe, and you two go at it.
All right, yeah, sounds awesome.
And right before you do, can you give me a quick perception check of the training room?
Of the training
Yeah.
room. Okay. That's a 21? Yeah,
All right.
21.
So as you draw your sword, getting ready for it, you notice there's a shelf with these reddish vials on them. Healing potions.
People get hurt badly enough in this room that they need healing potions in it.
Or he's figured the two of you are going to need that today.
I'm all about it. I am all about this. I know that Anna is a bit concerned that I'm taking this too far. I don't know. I can't stop, and I think that's what bothers her. I can't meet Jolg again and have him take control of my mind again, or of my body. Really, like I can't risk that. I can't risk the people around me like that. I have to be stronger, and I think she gets that, which is I think one of the reasons why she hasn't really said anything. But she's not very good at hiding things. She's not as good a liar as Frankie. She's not as good a liar as any of us.
No, she's not.
No, I need to be stronger.
Anna, what are you doing?
I thought that I should go see if I can meet Dorn,
Okay.
the one that Sister Tru suggested to me.
Okay. Do you want to take anyone with you?
You know what? Sure. I'll ask Tarur if he's up to anything this morning.
Okay.
For the love of the gods, get me out of here before Frankie sees me.
So we'll take a walk down to the town.
Okay. Can you make a quick perception check as you guys are going?
Okay. 17.
Okay.
That's the best roll that she's ever had.
Yeah. Tara?
Nope. Like 8.
Anna, as you two are leaving the keep, you see this black and white house cat just sitting there, giving itself a bath.
Black and white house cat.
Okay.
And it looks up at you with its sky blue eyes.
Sounds really pretty. House cat. Not. Okay. I suppose if there are dogs, it makes sense that there are cats.
And it's just sitting there giving itself a bath as you guys are walking past on the path.
What a beautiful animal.
What?
Oh, the cat back there.
Cat? Oh, yeah, no, I see what you mean now.
Yeah, it's an attractive pet.
So you all make your way down to the town.
Right. Now, Dorn is a fisherman, so he may not be there unless we gotta jump like really early in the morning.
It's probably around 9 o'clock.
Probably not then. But perhaps we'll find somebody who knows when he'll be back. So we head down towards... You know what, they might be done fishing if it's around that time of day. I mean, I don't know what the fishing schedule is around here, but... We'll go down to the wharfs, and doubtless there's some sort of wharf master who can tell us what ship he's on, or what boat he's on, and when they'll be back.
Okay. So you do, as you approach the wharves and docks, there is a small hut set up for, keeping track of where the boats are going, who's in which boat that day. It is fairly organized, because they've learned that they had to be. And inside there is this grizzled old man. Can't really tell what age he is. He's just definitely past his prime. He's over 50 something.
Okay.
But he's been weathered. Deep lines around his eyes, sun-darkened skin, larger nose, this huge curly beard just jutting forth from his chin and face. You can't see his lips through the mustache. It's that big, but it's not unkempt.
It's just large.
It's just large. And he's turns in his chair and he sees you. He stands up, comes to his work desk. Whoa, what can I do for ya? He leans on his left arm and sets up a stump where his right hand should be.
Okay.
And looks at you with glittering green and brown eyes.
So Hazel.
No, one eye is green, one eye is brown. And as you're looking at him, he's got piercings in his ears and a chain running from that bulbous nose to his right ear.
He is intimidatingly cool.
He probably reckons that they're there to be hired. He probably...
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. What can I do for you?
Good morning. We're seeking Dorn.
You looking for Dorn, huh? He's still on the water right now. He's in the, oh gosh, which one did he go with today?
Opens the ledger with his left hand, starts flipping through these thick pages.
He's on the Angry Seahorse. Police these days naming their boats.
I would have reckoned that he owned a vessel.
He does. He
But
owns 5.
Oh, I understand. Excuse me.
He lets others captain them, and he
Right.
just works them.
Right.
Weird one.
I understand the weight of responsibility. And when should the angry seahorse be back?
Oh, I shoved off about 3 hours ago. Oh, reckon just after noon, possibly, depending on the haul they get. It could be as late as mid-afternoon.
That's not a very long window of time. A lot of fishing vessels.
Well, it depends on where they go.
All right, yeah, that's fair.
I could leave a note for him if you want.
Oh, that would be very kind. Thank you.
All right.
Reaches under the desk, pulls out a blank piece of parchment, and pulls out an inkwell and a quill. Kind of puts the inkwell in the crook of his handless arm and pops it, sets it down with a little splash, and starts dipping his quill.
All right. For Dorn, yeah?
Right. To Master Dorn.
Dorn,
Your presence is requested.
I need to see you.
Your presence is requested at Blue Sky
I need to
Keep
see you at the keep
regarding a potential. What should I call it?
about a job
About a potential trip
going someplace.
to Mokana.
I need you to go to Mokana.
No. I'm gathering a party.
With me and some other people going there for something.
Right. To ascertain your interest.
Do you want to go?
I look forward to meeting and discussing this with you.
I'll buy you drinks.
Right. Paladin Anna.
He looks up at you, blinks a bit.
Paladin. How do you spell Anna?
ANA.
Anna. Hugs and kisses.
No?
Scratch that. All right. He'll get this as soon as he gets in.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Tarur is like, he has one hand up to his mouth to hide his smile.
I really like this guy.
I really like you too. You
He
need a
doesn't
job?
say that.
All right, as the two of you are heading out,
Hey, need a job on a vessel?
I don't believe that I have seafaring experience.
All right. You?
I'm more a hunter than a fisher, but thank you for the offer.
Fishing, hunting. You just hunting fish in water.
I have a feeling that the lady of the manor is going to have me hunting something else rather soon, so thank you for the offer.
All right.
There are folks already in the tent city, so
I already put them to work. All right. Well, if you change your mind, I'm here.
We know where to find you, yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Gear.
Geir.
It was a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
That was nice to meet you too.
yeah, later. You really don't speak that guy's language, Anna.
He seems like a very affable man, though.
Affable is one word, yeah.
All right. How about a quick perception check as you leave the wharf area?
Sure.
Good grief, Anna.
Wow.
This is excellent. Perception?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 18.
And 13.
All right. As you two are leaving the wharf, you see, well, crossing your path is a little black and white cat holding a small fish in its mouth.
Same cat? Is it?
Anna, you recognize it as the same cat.
Okay.
As it quickly just glances at you with those sky blue eyes and darts off.
That's the same cat.
Tarur, it doesn't look like the same cat to you. It has the same fur markings, but how could it be the same cat?
I mean, it takes half an hour to get down here. Like, it's probably not the same cat.
There are strays that go hours.
You're familiar with the migratory patterns of feral cats?
I don't think it's feral. It looks beautifully healthy.
So does my son, but he's practically feral.
All right. So, Frankie, quick little thing for you.
All right.
You're heading back to your office because you're done training for now. Probably need to go back later.
Bruised, tired, but did manage to avoid nowheres. I don't think he realized I was down there, so.
That's good. He's probably found his own little training buddy.
He sure seems to have.
Yeah.
They were both, like, when I walked by, they were both, like, leaning against the wall. Like, chests heaving, dripping sweat. It was disgusting.
Good
of
for
course,
them.
I also feel disgusting, but that's another thing.
So, you enter your office.
Okay.
Can you make a quick perception check?
Oh, great. Okay. 22.
All right. So you open the door, and for a moment you get this smell of the sea, which isn't too unusual here.
No,
at
I mean,
Seabrook.
like, it's just down the hill.
And you see on your desk, you see a small flurry of snowflakes.
On my desk.
Yep. And then they just disappear. They don't melt, they just disappear.
Okay.
And there are a couple parcels on your desk now.
Parcels.
Packages.
Okay. I go over to see what they are. Because I have a feeling, given the smell and the snow, that's probably a row thing. So I'm gonna go see what it is.
All right.
Although I'm gonna, like, check it, like, for bad stuff first, because it may be row, but it's also like it just showed up in my office. So, like, I'm gonna like see if there's anything creepy about this.
Roll investigation.
0. I have a negative.
You're using Tarur.
Shoot. Should I re-roll or do I have to keep the roll? I should have to keep the roll, I bet. Shoot. 7.
That's better. You notice there's 4 packages. They're not very big. They're not bigger than your hand.
Okay.
They each have
Like envelopes or like jewelry
Packages.
boxes? Or like, okay.
little packages with 4 names. There's one for you. There's
Okay.
one for Tarur. There's one for Nowheres and one for Runt.
Okay. I poke Runts with a quill.
Nothing happens. It's a box. Small little box.
Flip it upside down.
You hear the thunk inside it.
Okay. I draw a dagger and very carefully slit open the paper.
Okay. And it's a small box inside the paper.
Of course. Are there any locks on it?
No, the only thing holding it together was the paper and a small twine.
I have
tie.
no way of sensing magic, do I?
No.
I'm just going to set that to the side then. I'm going to set all of them to the side
Okay.
until probably Runt gets back.
Runt is down in the kitchens.
Okay, I'll send a clerk to go get Runt.
Okay. A few minutes later, Runt comes skipping up, Kyle at his heel.
Hi there. What can I do for you, Mistress Francesca?
Okay, first thing you can do for me is never call me that again.
Mistress Francesca.
Okay, it's growing on me, but please stop.
Oh, Frankie.
So these things came, and I don't know if they're magic, and I don't really feel comfortable opening them by myself, so.
But they're not just for you.
Correct. In fact, this one is for you.
Let's see. I have an identify spell.
I do. It's a ritual spell.
You do? Yep.
So I could potentially do a little cha-cha, doing a little cha-cha here in the room, doing a little cha-cha here in the room. I'm doing a little cha-cha. This isn't the right rhythm for a cha-cha, but
No,
you know.
it's not. But it's right.
Doing a little cha-cha.
So as you're doing your dance, your book warms up slightly,
Okay.
and you feel the warmth go up through your back and around your neck and to your eyes.
Okay.
And as you're looking at the box, you get a magical aura.
All right.
You suddenly realize that this box, the one that Frankie was pointing at, is for you, because you suddenly have the understanding that that item in there will help you with survival checks when foraging,
Oh.
help you when you use your hand axe, and will make it harder for people to attack you with any type of axe.
Oh. Well, that sounds very exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm actually really, really about because some of those axes deal a lot of damage.
Yep.
So can I tell if there's any, like, if the box itself is special or if it's just the item inside?
Just the item inside.
Okay, I open it up.
And it is a small amulet, maybe the size of a grape, and it has a picture of your hand axe on it.
Oh, that's creepy.
And on the back, in Goblin, it's written Runt's Emblem.
Runt's Emblem. I'm okay with this. Hey, look, it has my name on it.
Yeah, it does. But in Goblin, you're
I
the
show
only
it to her anyway.
That's really nice, sweetie. That's really nice. How many times can you do that spell?
As often as I want to dance.
All right, well, keep dancing. Here's the next one. And she puts the one to nowhere's, like,
Okay.
kind of pushes it across the desk.
one. Do you open it first?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. It is another amulet. It has a long gold chain, and on it is like this scary tiefling-like face.
Okay, I did a cha-cha last time. Let's do, what would suit nowheres? Like a little death metal, like headbanging. Like, I can't, like, produce the sound because of my voice. But, like, that's, like, I've got this really, like, thudding bass line thing going on. Yeah, like that sort of thing.
Well, the same magical sensation crawls up your back, around your neck, and into your eyes. And as you're holding this, you feel that this amulet is made for tieflings.
Okay.
Their constitution will increase by 2 points. They gain resistances to cold and poison, and they will have advantage against being poisoned.
Does the person have to, like, attune to it, or?
Yes, you have to attune to all of these items.
Okay.
Oh, that's really interesting. Okay. Probably a good thing if you're in the kitchen, though.
Hey, Brother Inger is a really good cook and a really good teacher, and he's teaching me how not to poison people.
Well, Tarur obviously couldn't, so I'm glad that somebody can. Here's the next one, and she pushes Tarur's across.
You open it. It's a brooch, not an actual amulet. It is a brooch. It looks like a feather with a locket type clasp inside it.
Okay.
In the center of it.
All right, for Tarur, I need to dance. So I do this kind of Tai Chi looking thing, so it's like slow, smooth movements that might be martial art or might just be a dance. You can't quite tell.
And eventually, the same sensation comes up to you a third time, and you see that this brooch it is specifically designed for Dragonborn.
Okay.
It is for their breath weapon, and it will recharge after a short rest instead of a long rest. And it makes it harder for people to avoid it. The DC goes up by 1.
Well, that should make him more useful.
Do you really think of people in those terms, Frankie? As whether or not they're useful?
I think of myself in those terms.
That's kind of sad.
I was trained to be that way.
That's also kind of sad.
I know. Just look at this last box.
Runt, as you open it, it is a belt pouch.
A pouch?
Big enough for 2 hands. It's not tiny, but it's fair size. It'll be the size to attach to your belt at your hip. As would you do a dance again?
Yeah, dun 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 da 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 dun 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 dun.
As
It's a Charleston.
Yep, as you do that last movement, your eyes burst with the light. And this item, compared to the others, is fairly simple. It's a gateway to a pocket dimension.
A gateway to a okay.
It's a bag of holding.
It's not a very big one.
No, it would fit perfectly on her belt pouch.
As a belt pouch.
Mm-hmm.
Which is probably good because an assassin can't have lots of extra satchels and stuff. It's your bag of holding that Ro told you he would get.
Oh, he could have had it done in a nicer leather.
Okay, you're gonna complain about a gift from a god?
Runt, it's my job to have a discerning eye.
Yeah, well, you're probably right.
Frankie, what do you think of these gifts? What are you going to do with these gifts?
Well, I'll give them to the people that they belong to.
Okay.
I'll get these ready to hand out to people at dinner or lunch, I guess.
Let's see. Tarur,
Yeah.
you don't want Frankie to catch you and give you a job, huh?
I mean, she's sending Anna to Mokana. I almost got a friend killed by my brilliant idea of going to scout a bit here. So, yeah, no, I'm avoiding her.
You and Anna are just coming back, and you
Okay.
see Kyle roaming the front courtyard just inside the gates by himself.
Okay.
He's carrying his leash at the moment.
Oh, it's so cute. All right, yeah. No, I call him over.
And he comes trotting up. His entire backside is just undulating as his tail is throwing himself around. He plops down in front of you, paws at your knee, and holding up his leash.
Looks like I need to give somebody a WALK.
Yes, of course. That should be fine. I'll let Frankie know. Do you want lunch?
I'll find something later.
And off you go.
Tara does not head back down to town. He
Okay.
just kind of gets out of the walls of the keep and just kind of starts walking around. Just wandering, like rambling. Country ramble.
Kyle is loving it. He's kind of pulling you along, his nose glued to the ground.
Yeah, I'm not a very strong individual. So the dog can pretty easily overpower me.
Yep. And it's fun. You get outside for a bit.
You know, it gives me a chance to think about Kale and about what's going on at home and if there might be a way to maybe see if one of the builders can see if he's all right. I don't know if that's possible or if there are people who can, like, walk between the planes, but I want to know who he's with. I want to know who's taking care of him. I want to know if he's eating and sleeping, and I want to make sure that he hasn't done anything stupid. Yeah.
Give me a perception check as you're going around.
13.
As you see, Kyle's digging at some, rabbit hole or whatnot, this shadow glides over you guys and starts circling.
Like a bird?
A winged shadow, yeah.
A winged shadow.
A winged shadow.
Like a hawk? Like,
Do you look up?
I mean, yes.
There's a large winged creature with a long tail above you and circling and slowly lowering.
Oh, is there any cover?
Not really where you are.
Okay,
I get a bow ready.
Which one?
The midnight bow.
And it drops to the ground.
Okay.
It only has 2 legs and big wings and a stinger-like tail. It is, well, instantly, it's a wyvern.
okay.
And the wyvern folds its wings and lowers itself, and a person slides off its back.
How does Kyle react to all of this?
Kyle hackles rise and looks and and then sits.
It sits. Okay.
And the figure coming towards you is humanoid, holding a pair of reins.
What type of rider? What type of creature?
Human.
Oh, okay.
With black scale mail. It has a shield slung to their back. On their hip is a warhammer, and they have a crossbow under their shield on their back. And this person is tall, but fairly slender. You can't really see their face yet because they have like a riding mask on, goggles, and something around their mouth. And along the edges of their armor are little skulls and hearts
That's
etched in
adorable.
silver.
That's adorable.
with their gauntleted hands. The right hand has a very ornate skull in the back of the hand, and the left has a very ornate heart.
Good gauntlets.
They pull up the goggles and pull down the scarf that they use as a mask, and it's this clean-shaven human man with dyed dark hair.
I can tell that it's dyed.
You can tell the roots are showing.
Oh, hi.
He looks at you and has this slight grin.
Okay.
Lets the reins drops and calms over you, kind of purposeful type walk. Yes, are you Tarur?
That depends on who's asking.
Oh, yes, right. Bows a bit stiffly. I am Milos.
Milos.
Milos, you are Tarur the Dragonborn.
Yes, I am. Who are you?
I am Milos, cleric of Taff and Teth.
And there you have it. Another episode of K&K Play D&D is in the books. That was episode number 5 of the Seabrook-Mokana story arc.
That was like take 4.
4 is the charm.
Is it? Yeah, that's the power of post-production.
NPCs, they are fun, aren't they?
Yeah, we introduced Tru last episode, and we got to meet Gear this
And
episode.
Milos.
Milos. If you would like to tell us which NPC is your favorite, you know how to do that. That's what social media is for.
You can find us at K&K Play D&D on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and
Tumblr.
Tumblr
is the one you're looking for. I wrote all of the music, but the
backing tracks are from Tim over at Tabletop Audio.
Hit like, hit share, let your friends know about us. We would love for them to be part of our community. We do, on occasion, do like giveaways and nominate-aways and things like that. So make sure you're following us wherever you can.
And finally, I am the first K, the Keith.
And I'm the second Karen. Signing off.
Thanks for listening.
Be well.